Hey everyone, this is Leo Young with Impressive Reviews, episode 22, and tonight I'll be reviewing The Flash, season 3, episode 8, titled Invasion, part 2 of Heroes vs. Aliens, the 4-night CW crossover, boy! The episode was pretty alright. And I say that in it was a B+, but that's the thing. If you were expecting all these heroes to come together, a B+ is pretty low. And that's saying something even for a Flash episode. Like the Supergirl episode, that was a Supergirl episode. That wasn't even, I wouldn't even count that as part of the crossover. So it's really a 3-night. But hey, that's for another video. Anyways, let's get into the review. So we start off with the Flash team meeting the Speed Lab, watching Wally. They're basically saying that he's faster than Barry when he started. And Cisco is still upset, but HR calls him up to the main area and tells him that he wants to open Star Labs to the public. It's then we see a meteor falling down on Earth, so Barry races over to see it. They think it's a meteor until he finds it crash landed and it's a ship. Now when he comes to approach the ship, a group of aliens run out and disappear into the city. So the next day, Barry races over to see Lila and calls her over to Star Labs so she would talk about these aliens. And she basically says that these aliens are called the Dominators, and they have been on Earth before, but the last time it was in the 50s and they attacked. So it ends with Flash heading over to Central Star City to save Diggle and Arrow from the fight with the Vigilante, and to recruit them to his fight against the aliens. Seen as they're really no match against aliens because of the bullets and arrows, Oliver calls the Legends, and he calls them to a place that oddly looks similar to the legendary Hall of Justice. A lot of legends going on right now. Anyways, when the Legends land, Cisco and Barry head over to Supergirl's Earth, basically continuing from where Supergirl left off. And Felicity is basically taking stock of the other teams going on, and that's when Barry brings Supergirl to their Earth. Meanwhile, somewhere else, the Dominators are pretty much preparing their plans. Not much going on there. So the teams have a slight issue with who's leading, and Oliver picks Barry, even though Cisco said Oliver. And Barry doesn't know what to do next. Oliver pretty much guides him. And right now, I just want to say this is where everything gets a little messed up. Everybody's going places. Barry and Ray talk about Snart's death. Barry learns about the message from Jackson Stein. Stein goes off to meet his quote unquote wife with Caitlin. It's a lot going on, but the main importance is the message is basically future Barry 40 years from that point, or for 40 years from now, telling Rip Hunter that he would change time, like Flashpoint, and it would mess everything up. And there's going to be a war or something. There's something going on. There's more to go into it, but that will have to be in another Impressive Talks and Thoughts video. Anyways, so Supergirl is there, and they decide to start training with her because she's physically as strong as the Dominators, maybe even stronger. Well, of course, stronger. And everyone pretty much fights Supergirl except for Flash, and Supergirl wins. She's knocking them down. Arrow's again, but no use. So Lila's having a meeting with the president, and that's when the Dominators attack and basically capture him. So back over at Star Labs, Wally is sulking over the fact that nobody wanted him to join the fight. Nobody wanted him to learn how to use his powers. And so he walks out and he crosses paths with HR, and he asks him to train him. Now, at first, HR says no, but later on he'll agree to. So at Martin's house, he and Caitlin go to see his wife, and that's when we meet his daughter. That woman in the memories, having all those good times from Legends, that's not his wife, that's his daughter. She was not there before, in case you just now started. So this is when Cisco finds the message and confronts Barry about it. The team is told about the changes, and the people who are hurt the most is Diggle and the Legends, because the Legends spent the last 8 months fighting people who tried doing the exact same thing Barry did. And now he basically messed up everything they've been doing. And Diggle is hurt the most because he had a daughter, and Barry basically took that from him. So, with everyone mad at him, everybody pretty much goes off to follow this signal to the Dominators, but Barry and Oliver stay behind at Star Labs. And there's this funny scene with Heatwave and Supergirl, aka Skirt, and he's basically I'm not going to call you Supergirl. That's a stupid name. I'm going to call you Skirt. And so the team is hit with some type of mind control device, and the president is seemingly killed. And this is when Barry and Oliver are meeting in the time room, and he sees the article from the future had been written by someone else. It's not Iris West Allen anymore. And Oliver basically tells Barry he's only human. Yeah, he has the Speed Force, but he's not a god. He's human. If Oliver had those exact same powers, he would have done the exact same thing. But this is when we get like word that the Legends and everyone is attacking Starlab. So Arrow and Flash try to fight them off, but there's way too many. Like they try to split them up. Like Arrow fights Sarah, Thea, and Diggle, while Barry fights Ray, Firestorm, and Supergirl, and they're pretty much losing. And Flash is on his back until Wally comes in and saves the day, da 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 da, until Supergirl pretty much knocked him on his ass. Now, this is when Felicity and Cisco see the mind control. So, not see the mind control, they find the source of the mind control. So Barry leads Supergirl to its location while Arrow keeps Wally like out of harm's way. And his plan works. It's to have Supergirl destroy the device, and then the whole team is free. Now, his efforts place the team's full trust in Barry. Like, everyone's, like, over it. Maybe not Diggle and Cisco, but we'll have to see in the next episode. But this is where the happiness ends, when the aliens begin abducting people, leaving only a few heroes behind on Earth. One of the heroes taken is Oliver Queen. And that is part 2 of this 4-night crossover. And there's no personal thoughts about this, but, like, it's, like I said, a filler episode, mediocre and all that. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this review. If you didn't, put a comment down below. Give me some suggestions you think would help with the videos, and I'll look them over, I promise. If you did, and you don't feel like commenting, hit the like button. Or if you feel like supporting us, please hit the subscribe button. It only takes a minute of your time. And share with your friends. We have other videos. We have art. We have the Impressive Talks and Thoughts. I think that's one of our most famous videos, or our most recognizable. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you have a good day. Hope I can see you tomorrow for the Arrow review. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.